Okay guys, so I just filmed this look. If you guys want to see how to achieve this like natural chocolate glam, to just go ahead and keep on watching. So if you guys are not familiar with BoxyCharm is a monthly subscription that you get for $21.99. I've been having BoxyCharm probably for about the last 3 years, and I love it. Like, that's how my makeup collection grew. And this is one of our monthly products that comes in the box, and this is the recent one. This is the Pure Festival palette, and it's a 12-piece pressed pigment palette. So this is the new member of our family. It looks like this, and it comes with really, you know, beautiful matte colors right here, and then it has these playful colors, you know, that you can try out, and then some shimmers right here, and then these two really pigmented. These are so pretty. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, and if the camera's picking up like the quality. Let's see, it's not focusing, but yes, so these are the colors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these for you, and this is how it goes. So it looks like this. I mean, look how pretty that looks. I don't know why it's not focusing, but then if you swatch it, I mean, look at that. That is just pretty. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to play with this palette today. I'm wearing a brown, it's like a chocolate brown outfit. It's just a brown sweater with the matching brown pants. So I did want to do like a brown look in the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by prepping my eyes. So let's see what we can use today. Okay, so I'm going to use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is an anti-crease eyeshadow primer. And sorry for the background noise, it's just my daughter. She's playing in the room next door. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this. And I'm just going to take a little bit like that and just apply it on my eyes. Now, I usually go for neutral looks, so I do want to start seeing what I can come up with. If you guys want to see me try and play with the pink and the purple color, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I'll get to that as soon as I can. So yeah, we're just going to apply this to both lids like this. Okay. Once we have that on, I'm going to go ahead and apply some lash primer, and this is Enhancing and Magnifying Mascara Base. Actually, no, this is not the one I wanted. Okay, so it's not this one. So we're not going to use this one right now. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with our primer that we put on the lids. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a brush. This is I don't know what that says. It's already coming off. But we actually got these on our BoxyCharm box as well. And it's just kind of like a fluffy brush. And I'm going to use this to apply some pigment all over my lid. And we're going to use the color Epic, which is this one right here. Okay, so this is just kind of like kind of reminds me like of a soft coffee color. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over the crease. And this is gonna be like the transition color, just the color that peeks out from all the dark browns that we're gonna be applying on the lid. And one thing that I've learned is the softer you apply your eyeshadow, the softer the look's gonna come out. So I like to use kind of like a soft hand and just like do swirly motions just like that. Okay, and apply that like that, and just keep on blending until you're satisfied with the outcome. And since this is the color that I do want peeking out, I'm kind of like flaring it out a little out, just so you can see it when I put the dark colors. Okay, just like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. And for some reason, for me, it takes me longer on this eye than this eye to get my satisfied look. I don't know why. That's just, I feel like the other eye takes a little bit longer. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, just like that. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to take is going to be, I'm thinking between, it's going to be All Night. So it's a pretty dark color, so hopefully this comes out how I want it. So we're going to go ahead and use this color. Now for this shadow, I want kind of like a flatter brush. So I'm going to use, okay, I think these brushes are called Alamar, because it's the same kind of brush, just a different, this one's more like a flat brush, you can see. So I'm going to use this one to just kind of like pick up the color that I want. So like I said, we're going to use the color All Night. I'm just going to press that. This is how I like to press it onto the pigment. So just kind of flat on it, okay? But you can see that the brush is picking up all the pigment. And I'm just going to dab this all over my lid. And with the tip of this brush, kind of like a cut crease, I'm going to be just making sure that I stay on the lid and only on the lid. And that's where I'm going to be packing all of the product. So I know this is like a bold look, and I'm actually going to use this to go out in the day. So I'm going to try to see how I make it like a more friendly day color. So I'm just going to pick up some more product. And like I said, just kind of cut the crease with the brush as you're going. And the more you pack on, the darker it gets. So just keep on packing until you're satisfied with the outcome. Okay, just like that. And now going back in with the same brush that we used earlier, we're not going to put any more product on it. We're just going to use this to kind of blend out the edges and make sure we don't have nothing harsh. So just like that. Okay, so can you guys see that? Okay, and then now we're going to go ahead and go back. I'm actually going to use the color, Hidden Desert. It's kind of like a maroon color. And I'm just going to take a soft brush. This is another brush that we got in our BoxyCharm. And this is the Luxie 111 Mini Flat Angled Brush. Because we're just going to apply a little bit of this to the crease. It's going to go on your outer crease. So I'm just going to apply this here. And I'm not going to move the brush from this section right here. So I'm just going to apply all the product that I want there. And trust me, if you were to apply lashes to this look, the look would come out so much better, but I don't have any falsies on me right now, so I'm just going to show you how to work this look without those falsies. And then we're going to go back to the same brush that we used on our first try, and we're just going to blend everything out. And I am going to apply some product on our bottom lash line, but I'm going to be doing that after we do our face. So just keep blending, just like that. Okay? And now just for the kind of like the center of our eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush that we used to apply the brown, just like that. And I'm going to use the color Peace, this one, just for that shimmer color. Now if you want, you can leave it like this matte, or you can just or you can apply some glitter if you like. So I'm debating. Okay. And I'm just going to press it right in the center. Just like that. The center. So it's just gonna be like that glitter look that you find when you are in certain parts, like when the sun hits your face and stuff. It's not something that's gonna really show until you hit that light. And I'm gonna, again, just keep going in with the same brush and just blending it out. Okay, just like that. So next I'm gonna go ahead and move in with my, I'm gonna use my concealer to just kind of, let me see, clean out my eyebrows. So I don't know if I'm doing this step, I guess you can say backwards. But I'm just going to take my concealer, and I need to get like a soft brush. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush. This one is the Alamar brush. I also got this one in BoxyCharm. Looks like this. It's just like a really angled brush, and I like to use this for my concealer under my eyebrows. And we're just gonna take a little bit, and we're just gonna start carving out the bottom of your eyebrows. Just because we're gonna apply some highlight under our brows. Okay. Just like that. Okay. After we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Too Faced brush, eyebrow brush. So it's just like an angle brush. So I'm gonna take this one, and then I'm going to take my Bodyography Trio. I'm already done with it, so I'm just on the last bit of it. I'm just going to dip my brush, and then with the spoolie in, I'm just going to brush my hair up, just like that. And I like to just gently, let me just try to zoom in for you guys. See, I don't think it's gonna zoom. Okay, so we're just going to slightly, and I'm looking up because I have my brush, my mirror up there. Okay, so we're just gonna start brushing the hair slightly. I'm not really like pressing hard onto my skin. And then for the top part, I like to start kind of more in the middle, not so much right where my eyebrow starts, just because I don't like that boxed look in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and start right here, and I'm just filling in like those little bald spots that you get, just like that. And then slightly just fill in the eyebrow in the front. So now we're gonna do the same to the other side. Just like that. But you could see right here how I have some shading in to do. So I'm just gonna go in there, darken it a bit, and it makes a huge difference. And now just using my ring finger, I'm just going to go ahead and smudge the concealer. Make sure there's no sharp lines. Okay. And then it all blends in. And now going back in with the concealer, now we're going to clean out the outer parts of the eyebrow. And this is just an extra step that I like to do if I want to get really ready. If not, I'll usually just skip this part. But just slide it down. And on top. Once I have the product where I want it, then I'll go ahead and smudge it out. Just like that. Okay, and now using the same brush, I'm just going to draw the product upward, just kind of blending it. And our whole face is going to have foundation towards the end, so it's okay if it doesn't look perfect at first. And now with the weather that we're actually having right now, I've been having a lot of dry skin. So we're going to be putting a little bit of extra product on our face today. Okay, just like that. Now I'm just going to go back in with my eyebrow pencil and just kind of draw in a little bit more, because this one looks a little bit more done than this one. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pause on the eyes, and we're going to move into the face. So I'm going to be using my Olay Complete Lightweight Day Fluid, and this one has SPF, and it's just a lotion that I like to use for my face. And I'm just going to apply this. Bring it down to your neck. Just like that. And then after we do that, I'm going to go ahead and take my No Pore Problem Primer, and this is by Touch and Soul. I also got this product on my BoxyCharm. So I'm just going to take about 3 pumps like that. Warm it up on my fingers. And just kind of apply this on my T-zone, because that is where I have the most pores. I get them usually right here, in this area right here, and that's where I get the redness. So, and this is a product that I would definitely buy again once I run out, because I love this thing. Okay, just like that. And for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Revlon color in 300, and this is the golden beige version. I'm almost done with this, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to open it because my pump doesn't work anymore. And just slide it down. Slide it down again. Until I have the amount of product that I want on my face. I don't really put a lot of foundation on my forehead for some reason. It's probably not a good thing. Now I'm just going to take a sponge. Let me see, where is it? It's just like a tiny little sponge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and damp this real quick, and I'll be right back. So my sponge is damp now. So I'm just going to start dabbing it onto the face. Now these sponges, I got them at Marshall's. It's like a box of like 5 for like $5, which is not bad. And I love these things, so I have yet to try the actual beauty blenders, which I know they're kind of more on the pricey side. And as I'm blending, I like to kind of clean up the eyeshadow just so it's kind of like a straight line. And then I'll just keep on pressing it. And then I can turn it and use the bottom side. And once you start using these beauty blenders, you just get used to it and you know which side of the brush you need. So I'm just gonna keep on blending until I am satisfied with my foundation. I personally feel like I put a little bit too much foundation onto my forehead because I don't like to apply that much. But we'll just keep blending it out. And as you're doing your forehead, the concealer is going to go ahead and blend in with that. Okay. And then I'll just drag a little bit down my neck. Just like that. All right. There you go. Okay. And now we're going to finish the eyes. So I'm just going to look for my eyeliner. So let me see. So I have it here somewhere. I have this one. It's called Beauty for Real eyeliner that we actually got in our BoxyCharm too. But I've never used this product, so I don't want to mess up my look and not be able to figure out. So I'm just gonna stick to my regular Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner, and this is in the color black. So just looks like this, and then I'll just shake it and go forward, and this is what it looks like. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to, this is how I do my eyeliner. I like to kind of just pull on the eye to give me a straight line, and I'm going to be looking at the mirror, okay guys? So and then I'll like open my eyes to see how it looks, if I want it darker, if I want it, you know, well, just darker. I guess that's the only way you can go. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I do the wing. Like I said, I just like to stretch out the eye, and then I'll just draw a line and just flicker it out and then bring it back in, if that makes sense. And just kind of connect everything. Now, I'm not the best at eyeliner. I do what I could, and I mean, what I get is what I get, honestly. So, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and let my eyes dry for a while. So, I'm going to do my face. I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Trio for a bronzer. And this one is the medium dark. And this is the contour palette. This is what I go to all the time. So this is what I use. And then I'm just going to take a small blending brush. And this is the Luxie 522 tapered brush. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. Let me see. Hold on. So I'm just going to take it in. And then I'm just going to apply it to the hollow parts of my cheeks. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other side. And then I'm going to apply some to my forehead. Okay. Just like that. Then I'm going to take the Luxie 660 brush. And these brushes too as well, I got these in the BoxyCharm. I believe it was 3 of them. I think it was this one, these 2, and it was one more, but I don't see it. But, or maybe it was just these 2, but we did get these brushes and I love them. So yeah, so I'm going to use the 660 brush to apply some blush. And this is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Dainty. So I just kind of like to swirl this into the product. And it's just going to give me that natural kind of color. And then using the trio, the MAC trio again, we're going to go ahead and take the highlight part. This is like a cream highlight and I love this. As you can see, I already hit pan. And I'm just going to take my finger and then I'm just going to dab this on my face like that. And I feel like this just gives me like a more natural look. But I am going to be applying some powder highlight on top of this. Okay. Just like that. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. And this is in the color 100 Molted Gold. So if I could just open it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it looks like that. And I'm just going to take a soft brush. I'm going to use, what brush do I want to use? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Oh, this is the 516 Luxie Dual Fiber Brush. So yeah, so we actually did get 3 and it was these 3. Which they're so pretty, a nice pink color. And I'm just going to use this, get some product, and just slightly apply this on my face. And then I like to apply it on top of my eyebrow. Just like that. And then with my finger, I'm going to dab a little bit under the eyebrow. And the lighting in here doesn't catch it, but I promise you when you go outside, you'll be able to see the different, not the layers, but I guess just how everything kind of goes together. And now we're just going to go ahead and finish the eyes. So we're going to go back to the Pure Festival palette. And we're going to take a really small blending brush. And this is the Luxie 121 Mini Tapered Brush. And we also got this in our BoxyCharm. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the color Epic. And we're just going to drag that all under our eyes. Just to kind of pull the look together. Just like that. And then with a smaller brush than that one, it's going to be the Luxie 141 Mini Round Brush. And we're going to take Hidden Desert and All Night, which is the brown and the kind of like the maroon color that we use, and just apply this towards like the outer edge. Just like that. Okay, and then now for the last step for our eyes, I'm going to take the Full Exposure brush, and this is from a Smashbox. It has 2 sides, but we're just going to use this flatter side. And I'm going to take kind of thinking. I think I'm going to go in with the highlighter that we use. The highlight, I'm sorry. And we're going to use this to apply this to the inner corners. Just like that. Okay. And then now I am going to curl my eyelashes. Just curl it. I like to do one eye at a time. I'm just going to go ahead and curl this eye. And I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay. I'm kind of like on a time crunch because I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my baby is waking up from her nap. And we need to go and check on her. Okay. Just like that. And then I'll curl the other eye. And just apply mascara. Okay, so we already applied the mascara to our top lashes and our bottom lashes. So the last thing I'm going to apply is going to be the lipstick. And I think, let's see, I don't know like what colors I want to use yet. I know I kind of want to do like a nude lip. Let's see. I'm thinking, because I want it to be nude, but I don't want it to be so, I don't know. Okay, so let's go with this one. I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX retractable lip liner, and this is in the color Sand Beige. So we'll just see how this one looks. This is going to be just to like outline our lips. Okay. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And this is in the color Dubai. I think that's what it is. Okay. And we are almost finished. The last thing that we need to do is just set everything. So I'm going to be using my aloe vera rose water. I got this one at Marshall's, so I'm just going to go ahead and give myself a few sprays. And I love how that smells. I'm just gonna let that dry out, and then this is the final look. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.